Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers Areas of War. We have taken a quick trip in our new beautiful ship, the Calypso. It is an awesome ship, love it. Only had it for a day and yeah, I am loving it even more. Fixed a few issues around the hangar doors opening and that sort of thing. Had a little play about with the printer, but I'll show you that in a second. We came back here to Crait, to our little magnesium and hydrogen outposts, and did a few tweaks. So I added some extra hydrogen tanks and some H2O2 generators. We have Pam over there digging up some more ice from the ground, the permafrost, and filling up these tanks. As usual, they're controlled by the event controller over here. So that what this does, it's pretty straightforward. It monitors the hydrogen tanks. If they're below a certain value, then it turns on the H2 and 2 generators. And then we have another event controller monitoring the cargo tanks. So you have one cargo, a large industrial cargo container, dedicated to ice. And then when the amount of ice in that container goes below something like 95%, it sends out the PAM miner, because we have PAMs out here in Station 1, to go and get some more. And then when I set up PAM, basically I set it to use a large tract of the land, as you can see over here. And it just goes down a little bit, picks up the ice, jettisons the stone, and yeah, comes back. And then it gets processed. So those two things are independent, but interlinked through the logic of the ice in the container and hydrogen in the tanks. So yeah, saves fuel, saves energy, and yeah, make sure that everything is topped up. The new ship that we have, the Calypso, Gladius inside, is mostly, well, it's hydrogen, iron, and atmospheric, so it handles all the environments pretty well. And the hydrogen engines and system is pretty efficient. So I did recently load in the new thruster control script. I've not yet tested it out, but we'll do that shortly. What else did I do here? I had a play with the 3D printer inside. I couldn't really get it to work very well, but I will try that out again. It's just my lack of knowledge of this particular system that gave me headaches. So we just printed the Gladius down here. I switched out the weapons, so I added the new weapons from the Warfare 2 mod that I got from the workshop. Printed out the missiles, but not actually tried them yet. That's pretty cool. Although I think that needs updating as well. The script is an older one. We printed out one of the, or finished off one of the laser antennas. We finished off the second one yet. But yeah, that's really where we're at with this. The first flight was not uneventful, but we got here and we managed to land okay. The VTOL was working pretty well, but again, just takes a little bit of getting used to. So we have the Gladius here. It's printed, it's armed, it's got ammo in the rocket launchers underneath. It's got ammo for the Gatling guns, it's got uranium. So we are going to take it for a spin. We're going to take it for a spin because, let me just bring it over onto the main screen. So we're on Crait. We have magnesium. We're actually down here. And we want to come up here. And we're after essentially crystal. This crystal over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a base probably over here by by this lake, because this Areas at War has the water mod, as part of it. And so if we build a base here, basically we can build up a nice hydrogen farm, which is good for the Calypso and also good for the KDI, our main gunship. And then the reason for this is basically it's fairly close to the crystals. It's close to cobalt, which we're getting a bit low of. So a more robust supply would be good. We've got some here and we've got some here. And it's near to silver and gold. So that's what I'm thinking of. Although thinking of it now, maybe here would be slightly better. It's got a similar access to these two, and it's got access to the gold. So maybe we'll try over this way. And that is, so there's the magnesium. We need to look for the this feature in the geography, and then basically come north from there, and then all the way around and up to this feature here. So that is that's the plan. And I'm going to go and first scout out with the Gladius, because it's been a while since we gave it a spin, and yeah, it will be worthwhile. So we'll go there first, we'll get a bookmark, and then we'll bring the Calypso back. Let's give that a spin. Oh, 1 second, there's my daughter. Off that door. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah? You're feeling cold? Well, have a blanket, and if you get tired, just lay down and have a little rest. Yeah. So, that is good. Trying to remember the controls on this because it's been a little bit since I flew. Let's try flight ready. I guess that is set up. Let's just check if we have got some parachutes in our parachute. What are they called? Hatch. Parachute hatch. Okay, let's check the thrusters are off. So that is on. Because it's been so long since Gladius. Okay. They are on now. The lights on. And let's see. Because the batteries are on. Yes. And the tank is on. So much for that startup block. Doors going to automatically open. They were doing some funky stuff earlier, as in auto opening. It doesn't look like it's happening this time around. But these are fixed. There's a sensor on the doors. Yeah, there is. So now they're auto closing, which is cool. And if the compass bearing is kind of correct, then it's going to be over this way somewhere. And I'm not going to go too fast. We're looking first things for the code. across. On this on Crait is quite thin. And of course we don't want to smack it inside that house. We should be okay. In theory. There's an ore detector on here. With the range set to 700. It'd be good if I could fly straight. And this mod also has the a change to the speed. So that it goes at 300. Just check our... So we should have come across here. That's where we've come across now. And then in a little bit we should have this kind of grey, this grey feature. And then after that we should see some kind of gash in the land. And then we should have the thing. Crystal. So yeah, the air gets thin about 1500. Okay, looks like the grey area that we saw on the map. Not sure what that is, it's ice. Skirted the edge of this area much faster than I thought we were going. Trust me. Flying is not good enough to angle marge. What's that? Nickel again. There's a big chunk of nickel over there. This could be the gash that I'm seeing. second. What happened there? I don't think there's any hostiles on this planet. What's that? More nickel. Oh, there's a Ross Crystal Research Station. Oh, okay. And they are not red doors. And here's the crystal. Oh, sweet. Okay, so let's slow down a little bit. Results-oriented sciences is a secretive and enigmatic organization that provides advanced technology to GC. Okay, so they're the baddies. Okay, so they're aligned with GC, so I guess we could take them out and take over that base, and yeah. Let's use the camera. We need to get away quick, then let's not go too close, let's just go close enough that we can actually see. Red things look like laser weapons. So the crystal that you can mine is for laser weapons. Radio dish on the left. Look, yeah, down the front. These things. definitely some kind of laser turrets. But they are positive and neutral to us. But we don't actually see it. So this could be a reasonable base to take over. There's a mining outpost. Yeah, the lighting in the game is a little bit weird sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit close, and just not too close, and try to remember where the decoy is. Number 2. Okay. So let's get to 1K. I don't know if the decoy launcher works on the lasers. I know the lasers are powerful. I wish we could kind of scan a target grid, and it will highlight where the weaponry is. What do you think? Like, I don't like those lasers. When we get within a certain range, they'll probably complain. Warn us off. Getting too close. And then we get a small standing drop. But if we took over this base, then we could in theory have access to a lot of crystal. Trying to look for any other type of weapons. Okay, over there, looks like there's gatling guns, some other heavy turret. This looks like an assault cannon. Maybe auto cannons. Coming in the front door is probably not a good idea with those big lasers there. I believe they hit pretty hard. Are there any other big lasers? Looks like the side on the left here is less defended. Like there's a turret between the kind of habitation and the wind farm, but I'm not seeing any more big lasers unless it's kind of underneath. It's just that turret, the gatling guns. Although I imagine there is more. they're ROS, so baddies. Tempting. Let's get a bit closer. Slowly, catch you, monkey. So that's 800 away and nothing's firing at us. Which is kind of what I would expect. And no messages. Okay, it's unexpected. I would expect some kind of alert by now. Maybe it's a trading base. Nothing yet. Yeah, like what the hell is going on there? Can we come into land? Like if there was a problem with us being here, they would have chimed in by now. Although that gun is pointing at us, making me a little bit nervous. I need to find a retractable landing gear mod. I do have the maglev. Where's the landing gear actually? Can I lock? Okay. So we're down. Let's turn off our engines. Doesn't look very turned off. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Okay, and we can take a look around. Good little ship. I need to get back into practice with using it. So there's the habitation. Let me just check hydrogen actually. The antenna. Is that a button or just a feature? Oh, okay. Just a feature. And you are artillery, okay. So artillery, gatling. Ooh. Blurry picture. Anything down here? Space pirates. Arr. Okay. Here's your vending machine. There's the loot.
Systems online.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So switch to the welder. Accidentally grind.
Detecting
Cooking area.
unknown spacecraft is healing us.
Vending, seeking.
You can find us in one place. No matter how tough you weld our key.
I like that oxygen there.
We're to grind through it one day.
I'm looking at the wrong one.
Drilling holes in your docking bay. We are what you've come to fear. A bit on your radar.
Please.
We've come from
Fantastic.
space afar. Space engineer. You've been warned.
Nice that we can walk around.
A signal appears on your detector. Powered by your ship's reactor.
Electronics.
Shows the red
Kitchen. Meeting room.
factors. Can I keep us in check?
I love the music when you get walking side of it. This place is these shelves are actually quite a good place to get loot. Yeah. Depending on what's in the factory, we'll decide if we take this over or not. Spark. Oh, we have more buttons up here. Cool. Let's see the data center. Can we open it? Pretty boring. Nothing worthwhile there. Okay, go back up and take a look at the factories, which is something good. Like a big stockpile of crystal would be good. This will be well. Hydroponics. Lamps. Cool. It's a nice little area. Access denied. Okay. Pretty light It's downstairs. We can find the factory now. There we go. Great modules. Assembler. Assembler. So there's one refinery, one assembler. Bathroom. No upgrade modules. Connectors. Like it's not a big win, I don't think, to get this. It's okay. You know, it saves us some resources, but not a massive amount. What else do we see here? Small hydrogen. Looks like that area. Okay. Interesting. What's right here? Now there's some power generation. We should see where we are on the map. I did load the map and try to look for markers, but there was nothing listed on this planet, but maybe I just missed it. Okay, and what are you? I'm gonna find a laser turret. Tasty. But they are they on? There's no lights, so I would expect lights for something that was on. Like this one's on. Okay. So 2 guns and artillery. Still 2. What's this section now? Can we open the door? Like, it's not bad. Scary seeing man there. Come on, give me some nice loot. What do you want? It's abysmal. So that's what we've been. What's that? Ours. What's that? And another crappy Okay. There's some stuff in these shelves, but that's the cargo containers. Let's try the tower. I think unless we see something spectacular up here, I think we'll probably leave this where it is for now. We probably will take it over. Tall tower. And then use this for mining crystal. We can set up a couple of pan miners, or a pan miner to go and get crystal and to it's going to get crystal and to kind of bring it back here, and then we can have a kind of, what should we call it? That was it. Okay. Not super interesting. Now those lasers will be good. Would be nice to have. So we would just need to find the remote control block and grind down all of the end blocks and that sort of stuff to take it over. So dish. No idea what that's hidden, but you know, it's like a good thing to find. So we only got a oxygen tank out of that. And we could probably drop, because this is not shooting at us, we can probably just plant an explosive barrel on here with a timer of 30 seconds. Go and do the same on the other side. And I think if you do that, you can do it without losing standing. Just not sure about these turrets, but we can do the artillery. We can park over the other side, and yeah, we should be able to take this over without too much of an issue. And then while I'm here, I'm going to take a quick look. Where is the crystals down there? It's definitely this purple stuff. Do we just drill it like normal? Okay. So we could, yeah, if we stole this, we could turn it into a kind of crystal processing facility. I think you need one of the new or the scenario specific refineries to make that happen.
Systems online. Spacecraft function.
GPS. Space. Okay.
Detecting unknown signal. Spacecraft is
nice design on the base though. Like it's pretty simple, but yeah. And we could actually build like a drill off this area. Maybe have both, you know, a big drill and PAM. I like PAM, so. Okie dokie. So we will kind of heading north, aren't we? Let's take a butcher's. We'd gone up here. We'd passed this. So we're somewhere around here. No, there's no base on here, and it's a faction base. But we're somewhere around here, and we're kind of heading north. So if we go northeast in this direction, we should hit that grey thing with the the frozen zone. And then once we do, we can go directly west, and then we should see the lake. So northeast is that way. Nice to see something on this planet. When I was looking at the map on GitHub, it kind of looked like there was nothing else here. So the other maps have pretty good. What's that? Nickel? A lot of nickel here. So this is. Looks like there's the edge of to this side. Looks like it here. Why are we losing height? Because the landscape is going down. Okay. So this looks like it's here. So now if we head west, we should be golden. West. Can't we get that too high? So the crystal's going to be easy to. Is that the water? Looks like it. Okay, so let's switch around. Switch around enough. Let's just go land and check. What's that? Oh, iron. Nice. Nice enough. I wonder how deep this thing is. So it's closer to the crystal than I actually was expecting. Hopefully this has a bit of depth to it. So we'll set up collectors. Although I seem to remember that atmospheric thrusters work underwater. And from experience, I know that hydrogen do not. Whoop, a little bit high. Oh. This is super sharp. I think this is water. Now I'm
Inventory
sure.
full.
This is definitely the location. Some splashing. There's a little bit of something around my feet. It's giving us ice. Well, that's floating, so I'm pretty sure this is water. Rocks don't normally do that. Okay. So I think that this kind of area is okay for a race. You know, it's large, it's flat. That's probably a good place. Let's come back a little bit from the water, because we can always build out to it. And let's make a marker here. Fingers and thumbs today. Ice. Crystal. AUAG. Base. Cool. Now where did it mark? That'll work. Where's the lost base? Where is mine? Pretty sure I have a marker. So 50 clicks away. This kind of So yeah, so we're going to fly back to our other base. I've already printed the one of my little ticks, base building ticks out, and it's attached to the Calypso. Speed. So the ticker's all set up and ready. I think things like parachutes and parachutes are set up, the parachute deployment set up. The event controllers have been tweaked a little bit. I think I need to revisit the design of the tick because it's feeling a little bit cluttered, and I want to use the learnings that we made. That's not as good as the one that we override. I'm going to do a 1, 2, So we'll go back and pop the Gladius inside the Calypso, dock it up, let's see if those doors work. A little bit fast, my liking. mostly under control. I've had it slip away from me a few times, so I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happened to. Seriously. What the hell's going on with these thrusters? Okay. Override's down to 0. Might be the keyboard. I've got a relatively new keyboard. It's got this fast activation for the key presses, so you only have to touch it a tiny bit and you get it triggers. I could set up an action relay actually to open the hangar doors for me. Today. As I said, I think there's a sensor on these doors, but I'm not 100% sure. Just not find it by smacking inside. That looks like. Or maybe the sensor is just when you come out. Oh no, it's working. See? Nice. How cool is that? In Germany we say Oda a lot. Kind of means whoops. Okay. That's embarrassing. I got stuck on the landing gear. And I don't actually know what it's called. What are you? Oops. I was a little bit worried the doors would close. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, okay. I'm like a sailor at the moment. I've got a plugin installed which kind of fixes, whoops, the camera. So you don't have that, you know, the thing where when the view is blocked, obscured, it kind of zooms in for you. I've got a mod that fixes that problem, which is good. But I'm a little bit used to the whole thing. Right on my screen. Which is my fault, right? That is not the Alt button, that's the Windows button. So we took 43% battery on that trip. I don't need that on. Tanks are on auto. Oh, there's all thrusters on the button there as well. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so we scouted. Dump my inventory. Got a bookmark. Then check out the tick. How much do our hydrogen tanks before? So yeah, this is all printed out. I had to extend it by a little bit. I had to add a couple more merge blocks on because of the orientation of this dock. And I extended the connector. As you can see now, the projection is still running. Most of the other stuff is the same as before. I had to re-add the beacon because the projection didn't print the small block versions of things, like the event control and the beacon antenna and stuff on the end of this. Because, you know, projections. So I added the large grid event controls. Do it! Yeah. Because we tend to use that spots for our backpack a lot. That's good. That's good. Let's just check the tanks. 21. So the parachutes are auto-deploys on 500 meters, which I think is probably going to be enough. We're not doing it from orbit this time around. We'll go up to 1 kilometer and we'll drop it off. The gyros are currently on. And I'm not sure that's a good idea, to be honest. I think I should turn them off and wait until the parachutes are deployed. Which the question is, how do I do that? They're closed, they auto-deploy, but there's no event. There's no actions that we can play with. Excuse me. And there's nothing here for parachutes, is there? So I'm worried that if I leave the event, the gyros on, they will prevent the thing from orienting itself. So the way to deal with that would be to add another event controller. Add another event controller up here. To turn them on at a certain altitude. Which I might do. So we'll try that. Bob helps out. Okay, so event controller. Altitude. 400. Do that, we need to set the gyros and base builder to be off. When altitude is less than or equal to 400 meters, then the gyro do I have a group? Thunder. So when it's less than or equal to 400, throttle block on. So the parachute will to deploy at 500, so that's 100 meters to stabilize, to stop it swinging, and then the gyros will kick in. That's the plan. And we shall see what happens. And so this thing is kind of at this orientation, so we've got the parachute chutes at the top, these are its legs, got auto-lock mag plates at the bottom. When we deploy it from the ship, we first unlock the connector, then we unlock this merge block. This thing will automatically drop off these two and then trigger the other actions. That has got like turning the beacon on and lights and that sort of stuff. Okay, I want to see if I go out to these doors like this. Is it a ship that it detects? Or is it me? I think it's a ship. Okay, that's good. That's really handy. Okay, I think everything else is kind of ready. I'm a little bit worried about this part because I updated the rotor control script. I didn't actually fly, but I tested it kind of on the ground, and it looked like it was working. So that may not be the case. Okay, engines are on. We won't be adjusting. Oh, I had to fix the timer box for the rotors. That looks like it's working. We've got 69% fuel. We're doing a bit of damage to the landing pad. I need to double check the gyros on this thing. Where's the... It's also fixed these things because I've got too much stuff on my screen that makes it difficult to see. We don't need that. That's where we're going to go to. We'll keep the base on there. Don't need those on there. Don't need that on there. We'll change this to that nice green. Greeny green. Okay. There we go. And it should be... Let's also check the gyros. They are off. We are on 100%. Gyros on the Calypso. So make sure you're off. No, actually it's the other way around. It's the Gladius off. Yeah, I'm worried there's not enough gyros on this thing. I don't think any of them are set to override. They're all at 100%, but it's really slow to move. That's Windows. That's Windows again. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to cut over until we are in position, because this will take a while. Okay. Okay, we are in position. I think. Took a little while. Not the fastest ship at the moment. I'm sure it's a good time to improve that situation. We're good, I think, for most things. Let me just check. So we're hovering up now. Go down to our main deck. Okay. And yeah, we need to release our little tick now. So we'll do some pre-flight checks. Look at that beauty! Look at that beauty! It is a really beautiful ship. Okay, so let's just check the hatches are on. Auto deploy is on. 500 meters is the distance. Most of the other stuff can be off. So where's the batteries? They're 100%. The reactor's currently off. Let's turn on. But it has none in the inventory. Can we fix that? Yes, we can. Base builder should have some more. Okay, so that's me. Okay, gyros are off. Parachutes have. That has no. I'm pretty sure I put parachutes in there. That's that would be a mistake. Pretty sure we had some. Pretty sure I made some. A little bit confused because I'm sure that we had some. They're not on me. 6, 15, 20. Search lines, me. Okay, we definitely got enough parachutes. Do see a bit of smoke. It's probably from the engines there. We'll fix that. Parachute hatch. Yes. You. That is this done. We've got a thing here that we can use for checking. We're aiming for our spot down there. If we fall in the water, that's not a big deal. Like, I have no problems building a water base. Okay, connector's gone, and it's away. parachutes away. Looks like we may hit the water. Can I control? Okay. Okay, let's go zoom out a bit further. Looks like we're gonna land in the water. That's fine. See the on top. That's controlled by the. I didn't see the bottom part of the bridge. Is it landed? Looks like it's landed. And it's fallen over because the bottom part didn't attach. Those merge blocks. I thought that would be the case. We don't want to land in the water because that would be bad. So let's fix our orientation. Again, this is a retractable landing. Controls appear to be reversed, which is what you'd expect. Okay, let's bring some head back. This way, out of the way. Go and check our pod. Sweet. So aside from the falling over, that's something that I thought might happen. Actually, maybe it's the connector. Those rocks. We're fine. Aha, so let's go and have a look. Yeah, we're in the water. Which is fine. Yeah, it's the document.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
It's not going to be upright. Through all of the parachutes, that's okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There is a trick that you can use with batteries. They have the have the mass, I think, when even when they're not fully completed. So you can use this. Actually, I think you can use a helm, but then we'd have to build the helm. But you can build this, so it's pretty cheap to do. You just build them out like this, and then you can counteract the an offset. Often you have to build it out quite a lot. This is the case here. But if we build, it definitely does work because I've used it before. If we build enough of them, crazy. It might be because of the mass at the side. This thing. Come on. Are you moving? It looks like you're moving. Actually, a helm might be easier than the gyros. Because that's a lot of come on. You little git. Yeah, it might just be, because there's a ton of stuff inside. But I've used that before to wipe things up. And as I said, it only takes one steel battery. You don't have to build them out. Let's just make sure this is on. And we can build I think with a helm we can use the gyros that are on there. One of them, but not both. Okay. But this doesn't look like it's helping. I think we're just like too heavy. And if we're too heavy, then plans. What do we want to see? Would be if I chop
Inventory full. Inventory full.
and then this off.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Trying not to be crushed.
Inventory
Big field for
full.
me.
Inventory full.
There we go. Okay, so now we're level, and now we're on the. So easy mining for water. Why is building repair done? Let's double check configuration. And I have grind if well get stuck. Because that is a contact turn off build new. And that is the wrong color. We'll build out from the nearest first. Okay. Copy this. And stick to this one. And then we also need to check the settings. so I'm further informed about the tick and the changes we need to do to it. Not all settings get copied across because these aren't standard settings for the game. The colour should be, build menu should be, yeah, and the distance nearest first. Okay, cool. And so let's see, what is the best way to do this? Let's build out a help others is set. We don't actually need the base connected to this pod. What we need is build and repair connected to this pod. So let's make sure we're in gravity align mode. Now we're anchored to the terrain. And originally I was thinking about using the projector built into Bob. Let's just tweak this. This is right. Not any blocks. There we go. Okay. Try that again. Gravity aligned. Okay. And let's also then double check that this is set to help others. I think it's help others is the excuse me. Help others is the mode for welding non-angled. Okay, so as I was saying, I was thinking originally about using this projector to project the new base and do it from that way around, but as was pointed out, it needs to be anchored in the voxel, and therefore that's not going to work. So instead, what we'll do is we'll build a projector, and then we will just tell it to scrap this projector. And it's a way of making sure that you have the resources to build what you need by carrying one of them on you. Like I know we do because we fully loaded this this thing up. Like how much is in here? It's half full. Oh, the ice there as well. Oh, it's because Bob dropped. And we'll scrap this whole thing as well, and that's going to give us additional resources as we do it. Okay, so there's the projector. We need a control panel. So we can load the blueprint. We also need a battery. Oh, that's just one color. Damn it. We'll just put that one in here. Luck. That's on, it's powered. Okay, and then let's find this one. Yeah, I think that's it. Docking. Oh, it's got the arms. Oh, because I've got the. I'm using a plugin. And this plugin allows for printing of subgrids, and therefore it prints things on like the ends of rotors and that sort of stuff. Really, really useful. Okay, let's rotate it. Of course, I never know which way around that's going to be. So landing pad over this side. That's there. Yeah, that's probably okay. I quite like that. It's horizontal, so let's move it in that direction a little bit. Is that clear of the builder? Let's bring it in there and forward. See what that looks like. That's clear of this. Oh, these little strips, they came out pretty well. Okay. That's good. That's good. This is the old blueprint, so the landing pad is pretty small, but that's fine. We need to update it because of the new one. What about the height? I was thinking about reworking the storage underneath. Not that I actually but let's bring it down one. That, there you go. That's all flush now. That's all looking good. Nice. I like it. I'm excited. And so we're going to start. Can I just drop a block over here? I'm never quite sure about how this part actually works. Back to line. It's going to be attached to the same grid as the projector. That's okay. That's okay. Let's use the ignore color. There we go. And that's going to build out the probably the storage part first. Under here I have the batteries. That would be good to build actually. So let's make sure that's done. New. And then let's also touch. If we touch the connector like that, then Bob will start building out the connector, and the connector network is basically the bones of the entire base. Like most bases, most ships, it's the conveyor network that connects pretty much everything to everything, either directly or indirectly. So that's cool. That's working. That's what I want. So let's I actually want to have a button that just says go. I've not done that yet. This is on my wish list to do for the next one. There we are. And then I think anywhere we drill around here is going to give us water. In the first test that I did of this kit, we landed at an angle and about a kilometer away from the cryonic permeates that we were after, which I thought was pretty good considering we didn't have a 6 mile for the location. And we ended up building some wheels on this thing and driving it over. We were nice and close. Woo! That's my daughter. Coming in to be cheeky, a cheeky monkey.
I am not the cheeky monkey.
Yes, you are. Okay, cool. So that's good. That's gonna build out now. Yeah, just time, really. I will probably. I'm not sure what I'll do actually. I may. Yeah, I'll probably go back to the other base on the Calypso, take a fresh blueprint, and then bring it back here and do it back around. And then Bob's just gonna happily build out stuff. I've got a battery attached, so it's fine. Things aren't going to be forming and that sort of stuff. And the batteries are also going to go over here. So yeah, we should be good. And it just takes so this will take about an hour to build out. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to have more content like this in the future, or if you just want to enjoy the channel and support us. So thank you very much, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Ciao, ciao.